Now, before we get into it, one of the biggest games on PlayStation Plus, you can actually get some extra content for using Twitch Prime. You don't need a membership for it at the moment. You can just use the 30-day free trial down in the description. And the game that we talk about today, you'll be able to claim a butt ton of free stuff to improve your experience in the game. And there's a load of other stuff over on there as well. So have a nosy, get yourself some free content and some free games. But let's get into the video. So, when a new service goes live, it's always a massive hype that's built up. Everyone's excited for all the new stuff, and usually it's all positive vibes. However, I have got some bad news already for you guys. Even though the service has only just launched, there is already a massive uproar about games that are leaving the service already, even though they're kind of being advertised as being available with PlayStation Plus Premium and stuff. So there is a huge AAA game, which at the moment when you check in, it's advertised as being available to play through PlayStation Plus. And over the coming months, it's actually going to be leaving and you guys are not going to be able to play it anymore. And that game is Red Dead Redemption 2. So at the moment, if you jump on there and start up the campaign, or you're jumping on playing around with your friends and you get absolutely loving it and thinking, this is a free game through PlayStation Plus, I'm going to play it for ages. Well, unfortunately, that's not the case. It's actually only going to be available on PlayStation Plus, by the looks of it, up until September 2022, which is a little bit disappointing. I mean, it's a massive game that, to be fair, a lot of people might end up looking at this and going, you know what, I'm going to try PlayStation Plus to get this game. You get into it, and then a couple of months later, you can't play it anymore. Now, this has already happened a couple of times over on Xbox. Now, Xbox do Game Pass, which works pretty much the same as PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium. And over on there, Red Dead Redemption went on Game Pass, GTA 5 went on Game Pass, but the problem with it was they only ever stayed on there for a couple of months, which was a little bit irritating. People were getting really annoyed with it because as soon as you're enjoying the game, you're getting into the story, you're getting into playing online, and you're making it your daily kind of game. And then all of a sudden, you have to pay 50 quid or whatever it is to buy the game to carry on playing it. Is a little bit annoying, especially then because usually within 6 months, the game then goes back on the service to play again. So you end up paying for it and then it's free for people again. Now, I was expecting that to kind of be a thing through Xbox and it not to happen on PlayStation. But the fact that it's only just being released on PlayStation and this is the thing that's happening already is a little bit irritating. Now, obviously, using the upgraded tiers of PlayStation Plus, we already know that we're going to get trials of AAA games, so we're going to be able to try them out and play them. And this kind of feels the same way. It's kind of just the way that I took it. If you're only going to get a game for a month or two and then you have to buy it to carry on playing it, it still feels like a trial. It just feels like a longer trial. Personally, I think that any game that does go on there, it should work very, very similar to the way that standard PlayStation Plus works, where once you've downloaded it, you get to keep it forever. Maybe if you undownloaded it, well, not undownloaded it, deleted it, there we go, my vocabulary is melting, then you'd probably not be able to again, but I'm unsure. I'm curious to see what you guys think now. With the fact that the PlayStation Plus extra tiers have only just gone live, and one of the biggest games that's on there is already being advertised as one of the main games, but it's also all over the internet that it's going to be getting deleted off the service quite soon in the coming months. Is that something that you guys get annoyed by? Is it something that you don't care about? Or is it simply Red Dead Redemption 2, most people that wanted it bought it when it came out, so everyone already kind of owns it anyway, so why should we care? Yeah, it is a bit of a mixed one. Personally, I own the game, so it doesn't matter to me. When it's on other consoles, and you start playing it with other people, it is irritating because it doesn't have cross-platform play. So you can't play with your PC friends, you can't play with your Xbox friends, you're stuck playing on your own, and then you might have to go out and buy the game. It's kind of a little rant, and I kind of just wanted to update you guys because obviously if you're looking at upgrading or whatever to get access to a couple of specific games, finding out that those games are not going to be on there for very long kind of gives a little bit of a heads up of maybe don't do it, maybe hold off. But who knows, there's a massive library, and that's kind of just my thoughts. A heads up for you guys of one of the games that's already going to be leaving PlayStation Plus. Again though, curious to see what you guys think. Leave a comment down below, let me know your thoughts. But that's pretty much it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, a like would be awesome. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.